Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very much requested get ready with me. You guys are always asking me to do an updated like makeup routine or makeup look, and because I don't change my makeup or my hair or anything very often, I just don't do them very often. But I thought I would do a winter one and kind of like an updated one because I have changed a couple of things. Not everything, but a couple of things have changed. So if you want to see how I transform myself to looking like this every day, then just keep watching. Baby is sleeping, so my voice is gonna be toned down a little bit. Hope you guys don't mind. Also, the lighting is really crappy today because it's so dark, but I guess it's end of November, so what do you expect? I have absolutely nothing on my face. I did my skincare routine this morning, but other than that, nothing else on. I'm going to pin my hair back so that I can see everything. First thing I take is my Helio Care SPF 50. I actually have been kind of laughing every time I take this in the morning because where's the sun? And do I ever really leave the house? Not really. But my skincare is so harsh, and it's like medical grade skincare specifically for like acne prone skin like mine, that you really do need to protect it with an SPF 50 afterwards. It's always better to just have that protective base. So the first thing I am using is BareMinerals Good Hydration's Silky Face Primer in Hydrate. So my skin is not dry, but in the winter time, obviously because of, you know, the heating being on and all that stuff, I just like to give it a boost of hydration. It can get dry sometimes, like around this area, but generally I am oily. I do all the primers first, so then I take Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is in the original and I'm running out. I need to get some more. So I just put that all over my lids. And I like doing all the primers, like getting all the primers out of the way first, because I feel like it gives it time to set. Next up is concealer, and I've switched up my concealer and my foundation. I think I spoke about that in favorites. This is BareMinerals BareSkin, and it's in the shade Light. I am gonna go in. I use the applicator. I know you're not supposed to, but I do. I'm the only one using this, so it's not too bad. I don't really have any spots at the moment, but I just have some like old scars and stuff that I just want to cover up. But the main thing for me is under the eyes, so I use my hands and then I use wipes afterwards to clean them. So I'm just gonna go in with my fingers, blend that into my skin. I'll be honest, I can't really see that well because it's so dark. Then I take, so this is my foundation that I use right now. It is the BareMinerals BarePro. This is, it's got SPF 20 in it, and this is in the shade Warm Natural 12. And I take about 2 pumps. And then I just blend that into the skin. Near Alessia upstairs. I don't know if anybody else is the same, but I like to blank out my lips. That's probably a bit weird, but so I just work that into my skin. Obviously don't forget to go down here as well into your neck, because you want to make sure it is all blended. Next up I take BareMinerals Mineral Veil. Can you hear? Don't know if you can hear, but Alessia, we've got a babysitter today and they're just like running around upstairs in her room. This is Mineral Veil. This is their like setting powder. So I took way too much of that. But I use their Beautiful Finish, so it's BareMinerals Beautiful Finish brush. I love this one. And swirl, tap, and then apply that all over, and that just sets everything really nicely, but without making it too cakey or dry looking, you know. And this is a fairly new thing. Like before, in the past, I wanted like a purely matte finish because I was so oily, but now as I've gotten older, I just think I kind of appreciate that dewy look a little bit more. So any of you that have grown older with me will probably be able to relate to that. So next up is Hoola by Benefit, which is a bronzer. I'm so low on this, but I actually have loads of them. I'm taking the BareMinerals Blooming brush. This is their like angled brush, and I'm gonna apply this to as like a contour, so to the cheekbones, temples, just to kind of give my face a bit of definition, because sometimes the foundations can make you look a bit flat. The sides of my nose, underneath my jaw, down the neck. Then I'm taking, you guys know I love this palette. This is the BareMinerals Crystalline Glow palette, and they've got a bronzer in here. So I'm gonna take their dual finish blush and contour brush, and I'm gonna go in with the darker side to the bronzer and just put that kind of like on top of where I did the cheek contour. Then I'm gonna take the lighter side and go into, oh, they have names. Oh gosh, I don't even know what that says, it's rubbed off. But it's the blush color, so this pinky peachy shade here. I'm gonna put that onto the apples of my cheeks. And then last but not least, swipe a bit of the highlight and put that onto my cheekbone, down the nose, and onto the cupid's bow. I'm not using any more highlights for now. I just feel like summertime is more the time that I do like more of a highlight, whereas wintertime you just don't really need it as much, or that's just my opinion anyway. So now I'm taking my fave Benefit's FoolProof brow powder, and this is in shade number 3. This is going to be in my kit. If you saw, I came out with my Supernatural Brows kit, which I'm so proud of. I will be doing a proper video on all of that later, because it actually doesn't launch until January, but it's launching exclusively in December with Selfridges. I'm actually doing my meet and greet next week in Manchester in Selfridges, and I can't wait to meet you guys. I'm so excited. But anyway, this is in the kit. So this is FoolProof brow powder, and you get 2 shades. You get a lighter and a darker. I'm gonna go in with a little Real Techniques angled eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna fill in my brows. Then I take the darker shade, which is here at the tail, so it really shows you like the placement of where you're supposed to. That's why I love this so much. So you just put it into like the arch of the brow and along the tail end. Love that. It just defines it a little bit more. Then I'm going to take the 3D Browtones in shade number 2, which you've heard me talk about before. It's basically like highlights for your brows, and it's kind of like the blonde balayage that I have going on in my hair. I'm just brushing that through, and it's very subtle, but it just gives you a little bit of dimension to your brows. So that's all I do for brows. Then I'm gonna go in with my Jouer palette, which is new. This is something I've just started using. It's in their, this is their Rose Gold Matte and Shimmer Eyeshadow palette, and I actually really like this. I'm gonna go in with a big flat eyeshadow brush. This is a Zoeva brush. I'm gonna take this color here, which is like the lightest shade, and then mix it with this one here, which is a Champagne Shimmer, and I'm gonna put that all over my brow bone. And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. So same thing, going into the, it's like a really pale pink, and then the Champagne shade, and then I'm gonna put that into the inner corners, and then I'm just gonna go into the Champagne and put that all over my lid. So I'm gonna go into this matte, like reddy brown shade. And then let me just use this mirror because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna place that a little bit on top of the crease because, again, so it depends on your eye shape, but I have hooded eyes, so if I put that into the crease, no one's even gonna see it. It's just gonna go completely, it's gonna get swallowed up by my eyelids basically. So I go a little bit over, and that's just where I place the color. And these eyeshadows are really good, they're very pigmented. I'm gonna take a little Dior eyeliner brush, which I've had forever, go into the same color and just place that down here, just along the lower lash line. Same thing on the other eye. Then I take a Real Techniques like blending brush, because obviously you wouldn't want to leave it just like this, is so 80s. But I'm just gonna blend all of that out, so just soften it out, smoke it out. I mean, it's still gonna be quite light. Then I'm gonna take my eyeliner, which is the Givenchy Liner Couture in black. This is like one of those felt tip liners, and I hate doing this on camera because I feel like I just mess it up every single time, but we're gonna try. So we are gonna do line very thinly the upper lash line. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. I feel like I look like a ghost because the lighting is just so harsh, but I promise I don't in real life. And then you do a teeny little flick, just a small one, nothing major, but that's literally all I do for every day. Start in the inner corner, drag it out, and then do a tiny little flick, and then bring that back in. That's it. You don't want to do a really thick line, especially not for every day. And then I'm going to go in with the YSL. This is their, oh, my French. Okay, Dessin du Regard. Is that how you say it? Waterproof Stylo in number 2, which is a brown. It's a retractable pen. And I'm just going to line the upper waterline. Oh, I think I just marked my nose. That just thickens your lash line, just makes it look thicker. And then I take this, which I've spoken about before, which is from Sephora. I don't even remember the name of this. Oh, it's Infinite Beige, and it's their Kohl eye pencil, Infinite Beige. So it's this like skin color. I love this stuff. This I'm gonna line the lower waterline with, and this just opens up your eyes and makes you look awake when you're not. I mean, obviously I am awake, but when you don't feel awake is what I'm trying to say. And that, my friends, is the secret to how I don't look completely dead, even though I don't get that much sleep. Okay, I'm now going in with Benefit's Bad Gal Bang mascara. This stuff is pretty amazing, and I just coat top and bottom lashes in this. It's actually amazing for bottom lashes because it really separates every single hair. Then I'm gonna go in with Bobbi Brown's lip pencil in Cocoa, and I'm gonna line my lips. I can't do this and talk at the same time. And people always say, okay, so I'm doing this little trick where you do a line here, a line here, and a line down the middle. I can't talk and do this at the same time. And then a line down the middle there, and it just gives the illusion of fuller lips. I get told all the time that I overline, never in real life, just online, that I overline my lips. But to that I say, to each their own. Do what works for you. If you like overlined lips like I do, go with it. If it makes you happy, go with it. This is Kim KW by Charlotte Tilbury. This is what that lipstick looks like, and I use it every day. Oh, I've got hair in my lips. not a good look. And that is makeup done. I'll give you guys a closer look. Hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, that's fine. It's just what I like. Now I'm gonna quickly do my hair. I have a tutorial on how I do my hair already, so I'm not gonna go into detail, but I'm basically just gonna do it with my GHD. I will link the tutorial, the whole tutorial of how I do it down below.
I got everything. I got everything. I got everything. I got everything. Kick it. I got everything. Still I don't see no ring. I got everything you need. I got everything. Still I don't see no ring. I got everything you need. Silhouette like a bullet, pair golden blonde streaks in my hair. I got what you need. Know how to craft a silly rhyme, kinda cool, a bit sublime. Everything you need. See green eyes and a freckled nose. I'm so sweet from my head to my toes. Got what you need. Simple yet complicated. Anything but understated. Everything you need.
If you don't want to do the tiling thing, we won't do it. Because it's easier not to do it. I think it would look cool. So if we're going to do it, then needs to do it.
Okay, then just do it then.
And I was like, you have to change the bulbs. He's like, oh no, I have to change the whole unit. And I was like, I'll figure it out. I'll get Chris to figure it out.
The whole unit. And those are the lights that we're gonna want, because they're like ambience lights.
Yeah, they're the ones you turn everything off and just put them on.
Yeah, they are
That's
really
that kind of
pretty.
light.
Like in real life, that is pretty.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, in film life,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Okay.
Gotta go.
Alright.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
I got everything. Still I don't see no ring. I got everything you need. I got everything. Still I don't see no ring. I got everything you need. I got everything you need. I got everything you need. Them double lattes, long protectors, Scooby snacks and frost detectors. I got what you need. Take a look, them pimp down hubcaps, armadillos for your head, the perfect pillows. Everything you need.
And that is the completed look. So this is what I do pretty much every day. I mean, in a different kind of a sequence. Generally speaking, I will do makeup earlier in the morning, and then if I am doing hair, which I only do this for my hair like twice a week, and then the curls actually stay in the rest of the time, I will do that during his first nap time, so during this time generally. And that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I will talk to you guys in my next one.